With 3 national parks, 5 national forests, and countless trails, rivers, and mountains in our own backyard, Seattle is blessed with some of the most accessible wilderness in the nation. But for many of Seattle's youth, that accessibility is limited, and Mount Rainier may as well be Mount Everest.
We need to separate things by like items.
So one Seattle organization is doing its part to change that.
The Outdoor Leadership Training Program is designed to reduce barriers to kids getting outside.
And they are doing it in a whole new way.
Rather than us directly leading youth on outdoor experiences, we try to empower teachers, educators, and program coordinators in schools and community organizations.
They are teaching the teachers how to lead groups into the outdoors.
This kind of trip with your youth groups can be really, really safe. These are the individuals that know those youth better than anybody and are set up to succeed in introducing them to the outdoors.
Any outdoor thing that you want to do.
And we start at the trailhead here.
This group is able to bring you up to speed and give you a good understanding of it, whether you've been doing this for 25 years or today, or it's day one for you.
It is a whole different ballgame to take a youth group out on an outdoor experience, and so we try to help provide some of that skills building.
This is the route.
It's new to think about it in terms of a group experience and in terms of taking young people that you're ultimately responsible for.
The Washington Trails Association, or WTA, holds training workshops for both camping and hiking with youth groups.
Yeah, let's go wander up that way.
And they have taken the class out of the classroom and into the wild.
We're actually out in the place where these trip leaders might be taking their youth and going over all the considerations that they need to think about for group management, risk management, and how they're going to plan and lead these trips.
That could be a great teachable moment with the youth that you're working with.
We made dinner, did a 2.5-hour hike. We've learned just general principles of how to set up a campground, considerations for who you invite, numbers of chaperones, pretty much everything you need to know if you're going to take youth camping.
These monthly training workshops have attracted a diverse set of community leaders from all over Seattle, all with one goal in mind: to connect kids to life beyond their corner of the world.
Because young people will now begin to see something that they've always felt was not for me, or my friends don't do it, my mom didn't do it, my dad didn't do it, so I'm not going to do it. And my answer to that would be correct. They didn't do it, which is why you're going to do it.
It's important for each of us to develop that internal dialogue in the natural world.
It's a dialogue that helped youth participant Kaylin Vogeley discover a part of herself she never knew existed.
It was really fun, and it made me realize that I'm a nature girl, I like playing with bugs and starting fires and stuff like that.
Let's pile them right here.
And group leaders say Kaylin isn't the only one.
What they really talk about are the transformative experiences that youth have when they're out away from their neighborhood, away from school, bonding with friends, making new friends, and having a great time, learning new skills, doing new things, and really just getting this broad set of experiences that otherwise they've had limited access to.
But even with the help of a freshly trained and eager outdoor leader, there's still one giant hurdle to jump over.
My students don't have the gear.
Never fear.
Should be 10 boots total.
The WTA has that covered too.
We have a gear lending library where we can outfit the group, including youth and chaperones, with appropriate gear for playing in the outdoors.
The WTA has everything a group needs for hiking and camping in the unpredictable Pacific Northwest.
The gear program
Count up the items.
is what's going to make or break young people having an opportunity to come on these trips.
Without the gear, we would be in jeans and t-shirts, freezing cold, not having anything to protect us and keep us warm.
This is going to break down barriers of accessibility in some ways that I'm not even aware of yet, especially when I just tell the young people, all you guys that ride the 4, the 3, or the 7 back and forth down past Franklin High School, well, there's the gear shack right there.
And behind those doors, the WTA hopes that the kids they help today will return the favor and help the places that they visit in the future.
That community needs to be broad and inclusive, and for us, it's creating that next generation of people who really value the public spaces and lands that we do.
With the skills that these leaders have learned in their workshops, there's no reason not to take advantage of what Seattle's backyard has to offer.
this is just going to be huge. We're definitely going to have at least 100 kids out here doing trails before the end of the summer. Let's get in contact with Washington Trail Association. Let's help them help us plan a trip, and let's just go. Let's plan it, let's go, let's take advantage of the summer and the season and being this close to all these natural resources.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.